Hi, my name is Meredith Smith. I am the Title IX coordinator for Tulane University, if you don't know me already. Um, Before anything else, we are thinking of all of you, myself and Julia Broussard, the program manager here in Title IX. We hope that all of you are safe and healthy. Our hearts are with everyone who are struggling with the virus themselves or have family members who have been impacted by it. Um, and we also are thinking about all of you who are still grieving the loss of Raymond Baltz. We're thinking of all of you. We are here for you. And if you need just more than our love and energy, please reach out. Tulane is here to help. So a lot of y'all who are receiving resources and support for experiences of sexual discrimination, harassment, or violence have had an interruption in your support. And we know how hard this is to hold on to your emotion and stress in the best of times, and this is not the best of times. So Tulane support systems remain open, and you can reach out to your case managers, your therapist, the line, the student affairs professional on call line, student health, my office. All of our phones are being answered, our emails are being read. All of us have systems in place to provide care and remotely support those who are far away. If you check out our most recent Instagram and Facebook posts, you can find more info on how these offices are continuing to operate. I'm sure this is still going to be a trying transition, and it might not ever feel right, but we are going to make this work. This also might put stress on previous experiences that you have not shared with Tulane and maybe not shared with anyone, including experiences of sexual harassment and assault and violence, these Title IX issues. And you want to seek help from them now. You can still report to Tulane no matter where you are about incidents, no matter when they happen. Past, future, doesn't matter. And it also doesn't matter if the person who harmed you is related to Tulane or not. We know also that some of you have returned to locations where previous abusers and stalkers are present. And if you have a reemergence of that past violence, we can talk you through how to get help in your hometown. So please reach out either directly to our offices, or you can make a report on the concerns form that's available at tulane.edu/concerns. So things look different now. We're experiencing it in our daily lives. We're also seeing it in our reporting numbers. Our sexual misconduct data for this year is going to be such a mess to compare to previous years, because how do you compare normal against this absolutely surreal experience? It's like we went from binge watching Cheer on Netflix, and suddenly it became like midway through the third episode of Chernobyl, and I stopped watching Chernobyl because it was stressing me out too much, and now we can't change the channel or our life. But we're here, and we're here in a moment where Tulane and our cities and our states and every nation on the planet is employing a public health approach to combating an epidemic, just like how we have been using public health methods in our efforts to address sexual harassment and violence. While the coronavirus's speed and lethality has necessitated extreme measures, the current public health response is really highlighting the role that we all play in prevention as individuals, in how we interact with other people, in making behavioral changes and changing our beliefs. We talk about changing beliefs. In January, I was scolding my mother for thinking that the coronavirus wasn't some big deal. Sorry, Mom. So as we are in this incredible public health moment, we want to keep that conversation going about sexual misconduct and what it takes to confront that problem with the same commitment that we are all making right now. So here is what the Title IX office is going to do in service of that. Starting today, hello email, we will be posting daily videos, each day a different theme. First, Mondays, we are going to unpack what we know about sexual misconduct. What do we know from our own reporting data, from our climate survey, from other schools' surveys and data, from sexual violence research, from scholarly articles, from just everywhere that we can get data. As the podcast Harry Potter binge mode would say, we're going deep. Nobody else has been listening to that podcast for the past few months? Just me? Okay, cool. Originally, I thought of naming this series Data Day, but I don't know, it's kind of lame. So if you have an idea Please comment or on the post or DM it to us. We are wide open to better suggestions. The part of me just really does want to call it sup nerds because we're going to get really nerdy on data. Okay, so anyway, email me with your ideas. Speaking of email, I reached out to some of the leading sexual violence researchers in the country to see if they'd be willing to join and talk with us on one of these Mondays. So fingers crossed that we can get some good guest stars. Next is Title IX Tuesday, where we will be walking through the history of Title IX, its legislative history, cases that have been used in understanding Title IX, the Dear Colleague letter. We're going to come all the way up to the present to the proposed regulations. We'll be kicking things off tomorrow with the 1964 Civil Rights Act, which preceded the passage of Title IX in '72, but I think that's where we really have to start. As a bonus tomorrow, I'm also going to be doing an Instagram story of what a day in the life of Title IX coordinator looks like. So thrilling stuff. Wednesdays is Spotlight, where we will be featuring other offices on campus who do direct work in these areas and what that looks like what does reporting look like, what does the conduct investigation look like, what does the student coalition do, what does USG got planned. Maybe we'll vary things up at times and include a spotlight on some major things in the news, like the Harvey Weinstein case. Is that a total desperate attempt for Ronan Farrow to talk with us? Maybe. Not going to deny it. The Ronan Farrow stand parade starts behind me. So, you know. Thursdays. So, you know how there is hashtag MCM and hashtag WCW. Well, we're going to do hashtag TCT on Thursdays. These are our Tulane Crush Thursdays, where we're going to introduce you to some people who work in sexual violence outside of our community and really inspire us. Like, we really love them in terms of fueling our work, and have done incredible things for our communities and our nation and our world. But we're also, and I think probably our main focus is going to be on the people that we really love working with here at Tulane who might not be directly involved, but we couldn't do without, and there's some of the best people that we work with, and contributing support to our sexual violence work in other ways. Who might be on our wish list? Just a hint. And so Fridays are fun days. We will be talking about what we're reading, what we're watching, what we're listening to on sexual violence. Though right out of the gate tomorrow, Julia and I are going to introduce you to our pets. I mean, it's the same, yes, going straight to the pets is a pretty shameless thirst for followers, but you know, that's just the influencer life, man. So that is everything we're going to be doing every day here on Instagram. We're going to cross-post to Facebook and Twitter. If there's breaking news, like the release of the Title IX regulations, we will be responding to that, of course, as well. But we're also planning on some additional initiatives that we're hoping will be more interactive, will allow you all to get more involved. One of those being a Title IX book club. So please break out your Kindles in advance, warm them up in excitement. Here's the one caveat to everything, which is that Julia and I are in good health. Well, reasonably. She's got bad allergies and I'm fighting off some bug. So as long as we're healthy, the whole schedule is on. If one of us falls sick, either from the coronavirus or otherwise, we might have to have some delays. But hopefully we record enough in advance that that's not the case. And we're here every single day to do the work because the work doesn't stop. Our work doesn't stop. Our normal lives are on pause right now, but it hasn't scrubbed the reality of sexual harassment and violence out of our culture. This fight needs your energy and commitment too. We're filling this time with education and information on the hopes that it will fuel you and keep you keep that tank of yours filled until we're together again so we can all go full out when we are. In 1 year from now, we will be taking our next climate survey and we need you for that. We need you to respond to that and then be here for the work that will come after. But it'll go a lot easier if we are already in work mode now. So let's get to it. I am so excited about what we are going to learn and discuss and explore over the last part of the semester, that no matter where we are doing this together. I am so grateful to work for y'all and with y'all on this. Not for oneself, but for one's own, right? See you later today.